I don't know, you traveler. You a merchant? You're not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder. And sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our travel. Too long have I been away from Algana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades with Methrid. I see. Speak on, though. I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more, such as the rumor is true. He lit a fire in their hearts and then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time. Cold comfort for the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely, you hate the Imperials as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god. And they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Methrid. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now, leave us be, and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't. Because it's my village too. My home. What the hell's you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lise Hext. And I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. Oh, Ralga. Last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know you were still alive. I thought you would come... I almost didn't. My sister will never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why I've got to carry on the fight. They even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Algana's as much your home as mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. Alright then. So, Lise, what are you thinking? That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ragnfrid would help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villages directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can help them. It makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Indeed. I mean, some of this stuff might be better than what we've got so far. Bet. The angry cat. Grr. He's going to scratch you. No face in Algona, huh? What would you ask of me, then? Anything you need done around here? A stranger and a generous soul besides? Bollocks. Is not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. Very well, we missed the other one. Very well, I'll take you up in your offer, stranger. We're there working in the rocks of Girm and Ind. He's got something for me. You'll get it? Sure, why not? Right then. Frightened Coral is his name. Ask him for the leftovers, he ought to understand. Can you imagine being named Frightened Cat? What is your name? Scaredy Cat. That's your name? You best keep your distance. If you know it's good for you, say your piece and move on. You need any help with anything? Looking for folks down on the luck? Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor is right out, too much pain, and trouble for others. There's a tea that helps with it, though, and I need to grind a chapel horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. I can go get those? Yeah? You go and get some for me? Just like that? Didn't trouble yourself so. But why not? I'm fine with that. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Oh! Don't tell me this is your first stop. I shall update your register. She's like, aha! I knew it! Alright, let's go kill some stuff. Chocobo porter, she's like, aha! I knew it! I could tell from the look in your eye. This was your first time, yeah. Yes, let me update this little registrar for you. Oh, yes. Okay. Slaya Chapul. So how does everything sound for you guys over there? Everything still sound good? Should. It's a... What's that thing called? A flirtarini. Well, 1 second. Also, it's been a hot second, hasn't it? Alright, well, we got those. And death by 1,000 rocks. Alright, let's go do that one, and then after we have both of them, we'll come back. A Assuming we can get there. There's no guarantee that we can. Not a whole lot of Imperials out today. Where are they all at? Bingo? I'm gonna deal with a chainsaw and bells during first. Just an Imperial with a sack on his head with a chainsaw. Hello, scaredy cat. Here's the leftovers, are ya? I'd like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mind, so be careful when you pick 'em up. Unconscionably heavy sacks. Oh, my spine! We get over there and our spine just explodes. Ah, the new face. You have my leftovers. There you go. Damn, you handed them over one-handed. Well, B. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious, though what it's all for. The rocks by the lake have got good deposits. It ain't hard for my brother to pass for any other prodding quarryman, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to the salter. Salters what trade with the resistance. It's a living, and it's a way to fight back besides. Our way of spitting in the Garlean's eye for putting our father to them in an Imperial uniform and then shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive, even. Though, if he's alive, he'd not been long with this world if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's it's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find most folks here aren't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result's the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know, is all. That we know why you're here. And that even if we can't join you, I wish we could. That's so. You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? Here's your toe and your other thing. Oh, I never actually meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. This country is hard on people, but it's not just that. Imperials, they made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know? Whereas a live one. You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. And then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, so they said. Not that I had been made much, not that it'd have made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what the whole lot of them were about the moment that centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others, and by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others, I'd imagine. Help them too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you, but beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. So what have you two been up to? Well, hi often. Been trying to help these villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent these people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's lease going on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember, that is. They're just like, get out of here, shut up and leave. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall? Living the high life, I'd wager. That's not fair. And who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, deigning to help us poor, unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll storm the castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave, all of you, before you bring a cohort down on us. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact that I left them behind. But this isn't about me, or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Mefford. We just need to go and kill a lot of Imperials. If we decrease their numbers enough, they won't be able to resist. Alright? Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what's happened at the wall. Though I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow. I don't know, but if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, aye, but if I hadn't, I'd never have met Fen or the rest of you. We might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor do I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help! Someone, anyone! We need help! Oh, I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. Where caught he? The Tribunum and the bloody Ratmen. They... damn it all. You there, take a deep breath and tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Gherkin attacked. They took my brother and our money. They took him? Took him where? The ruins south of here. It was just an old temple before they came, and... listen, Rakata's the only family I've got left. If I lose him, a ziggurat! The Ratman took him there, he's as good as dead. We've got to go after them. If there's even a chance your brother's still alive, we have to try. We can save him. We have to hurry. Let's go. You're right, Lise. I've got to go help them. If it's not for the missing man, then for the tributum. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. How do I compare again? I forget. Who cares? So, Warakata is being held somewhere in the ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Kirkin bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Right, time to go kill some Kirkin. It's a horrific boot. It's truly horrific. And what is this? Eager Raptor? Right. And Merchant Mender. Alright. At least he's not Ego Raptor, right? The immodest mouse. He doesn't walk 10,000 miles. The Blood Glider. You know, that'd be great. Death Bear. We just call black bears umbral bears. Black Panthers are actually Night Panthers. Please, let me go. I'm begging you. I don't want to die. Yeah, I think I came from the top of the ziggurat. Who dares come to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat, ours to eat. I knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick, before they alert the others. They want that man flesh. Excellent. Well, let's continue going then, and slaughter more of these Kirkin. Oh. Just a moment. His head's getting chopped off right now, but don't worry about it. We just found an ether current. Sort of like Splatterhouse 2, I think it was. I guess we're killing this one too. Hell yeah. By Ralga, what did I do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. I'm skin and bones. I hardly make a snack, much less a meal. Oh, you found him! Wait. Are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's gonna be alright. My sister? Oh, Ralga be praised, she's safe. And you lot fought your way in here just for me. To think there are still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the Kirk can return in force. Do you still have the Tributum? Oh gods, the Tributum! Imperials be wondering where I am. I have to go. What, right now? In your condition? You don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. I was like, no. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. You wanna... You wanna go kill all the Imperials? Be fun. Listen, Fen, Method. We need to go after Karata. Wait. You had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. They don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that, I do, and I don't want to interfere, I just want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. That's the sum of it, you say? No, let's see then. Is he getting jumped by some earth sprites? How about a hungry blood moth? In the dirt you spy a chocobo feather. Any luck? A chocobo feather, is it? Aye, by my reckoning it came from where Karata's bird, in which case... There's a collapsed bridge just around the bend. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find them soon enough. The blood glider. Any minute now. I expect he'll come thundering around the bend and... Hear that? Get to cover quickly now.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labour. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
Uh-oh. Is she on to us? I'd heard the commander was keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. It tears me up inside to see our own kinsmen doing the bidding of the Viceroy. They made their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Well, I don't really play Black Mage all that much, so we'll go with that. Whiskerat's alive, and the tributum been paid. That's all that matters now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Alagana and tell Ragafried his man got the job done. Ragafried. Damn it. Alright, Ragafrida. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Rakata told me everything. How you fought with the Kirkin and saved his life. Rather good it did. We saw what happened when he met with the skulls. How they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. Aye, I reckon you could. Mefred's a warrior, as is your comrade. And you're strong like your father. That much is plain. But I think, Ralga, you did not, because that would not have ended with them. Rakrata and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than it can be said for only the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, at least and for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do. I'm telling you, God's in heaven as my witness. Now we've got nothing left to give. I can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Father was stubborn as an ox, too. And she's set on walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow to the same end. Well, she took it better than I anticipated. Which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. She's just hiding over here somewhere, is she? Sorry about running off like that. All Amigans terrorizing their own. I just can't accept, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know? I didn't expect them to storm the castrum with their pickaxes and shovels, or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Karata to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place, or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Luis. Been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. Said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. 'Twasn't my place to do so. I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village. But when one of ours was in need, I cowered here with all the others. Didn't even think to go after Rakaranta. But you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will. If you'll have me. You're asking to join the Resistance? When you put it like that, I suppose I am. Not just me. There are others I know who have been thinking about it for a while, too. There's not too many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for Alamiga, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Relga's Reach. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Well then. To Relga's Reach. There we go. It's like, where is this thing? I can't find it. Alright. Let's go and conclude this part of the MSQ. Alright, Muir, what you got? First of all, allow me to commend you both for a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. And it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through in these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling, too. I heard about the skulls, and that was about the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you'd say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'd have to think of them myself if our paths crossed on the battlefield, but when, not if. That day will come, Elise. You cannot afford to hesitate when it does. Oh, young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamigan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons. Yeah, but they're no better than yours. Especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill any of them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself. But who knows? Maybe you could be one, at least. My father certainly was. Right then. I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. Then, at least, it's been a pleasure. A new red mage thing. Oh, these dudes. Just need to do a friend in need. That'll be out near the fringes. The fastest way will be West Relga's Reach. Cool. Let's go. Right. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, good. Curses. Okay, well, we should probably go do that then. Sitting here thinking we're just gonna quickly do stuff. You fools! Hold on, I think the audio is lower than usual. Yeah, a little bit. Good enough. Alright, let's go. So I checked the video last time for FF14. Everything seemed to be okay. Heat Gate and Fringe's Gate is now available. Nice. Excellent. Well, luckily, we only need to go over here. Those are the Ironworks gear people, I think, but we don't have that unlocked. Ironworks stuff is at the end of the MS queue in the normal game. Get everything you need good, and let us be off. Alright, Nago. Sounds good. Where are we going? Over there. Excellent. Let's make our way over there then. If only we could fly, right? I probably should try to find a way to quickly just do all the aetherites, not aetherites, but the ether currents off stream or something like that. Bye, Minago. What do we got? Quiet. Hear that? There's a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods! You have a preternatural senses. A near thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, and be they a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern, divided into 2. No, 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling our reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it, then? Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones in the south. The armor should be just to the west. Fenn's best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get in position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No? Good. And good luck. It's time to kill them. You could lure this Gagana to help us attack them. It'd be funny if it actually did require you to wait 5 minutes and then attack. I also imagine that would get annoying. It's like we're 20 levels higher than these people. Don't worry, as soon as we get to the when we finally catch up the Dawntrail, we will not be overpowered. It could be worse though. I could be playing my summoner. He's 97. Just one-shots everything. Alright, Minago. How'd it go? Looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces, with little training, even less conviction. It's grim work, killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they'd do the same to you if the roles reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that, after what happened at the wall. Indeed. Let's see. These are... Right. Right, I believe we rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices the missing patrol. Indeed. Concrete. Wait, I'm slightly confused. Oh, it's up here. I guess it's multi-port? We've got Leshy over there. Leshy's in like Pathfinder 2nd edition, or just like human-sized playable characters. What'd you find? We're clear. The Alliance patrols up ahead. You said the forces of Castromorians were under the command of the Flame General Ralban Aldin, did you not? By Ralga, the Bull of Alamigo himself. Never dreamed I've had the chance to meet the legend. Well, thine wishes be granted. Probably should have taken the bridge. Could probably just teleport there too, but whatever. It's fine. And as we get to later areas, the enemies will all be level 70, so we'll be less overpowered. Rabon, what's up? Get off my table. Just walking around on it.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Minago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffins' false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development in Castellum Velodnia, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all. More Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we needed. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and one or two support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering the development and delaying future deployments. And we should carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance. They will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire. But you'd have a lot more folks willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. And what I propose is simple. We harry the patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed. And with our capabilities, I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What do you say? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is correct, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. Would never think of it. Let's kill them all. It's like, what are you doing? Get off of my table. We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force on this side of the wall, but